Welcome to the channel. I'm Ricky Myers and this is the Action Thriller Collector. So glad that you stopped by. I'm going to do something a little different. Start a new series where I read the publisher's words to describe some of the classic bodies of work in the action thriller genre. So today, it's The Day of the Jackal by Frederick Forsyth. Enjoy. The Day of the Jackal by Frederick Forsyth. By spring 1963, the right-wing OAS in France, infuriated by Charles de Gaulle's withdrawal from Algeria, had failed in 6 known attempts to assassinate the general. Now, they sought to hire an outsider, a professional killer for hire, who would be unknown to the French police. Before 3 of the OAS leaders in a Vienna hotel room stands a blonde, gray-eyed Englishman who sums up for them the creed of the professional. A professional does not act out of fervor and is therefore more calm and less likely to make elementary errors. Not being idealistic, he is not likely to have second thoughts at the last minute about who else might get hurt in the explosion or whatever method. And being a professional, he has calculated the risk to the last contingency. So his chances of success on schedule are surer than anyone else's. But he will not even enter into operation until he has devised a plan that will enable him not only to complete the mission, but to escape unharmed. The code name of this killer, JACKAL. His price, $500,000. His demand, total secrecy, even from his employers. That everyone knows President de Gaulle ultimately died a natural death does not for an instant detract from the die-cut reality of this driving and remarkable novel of terror, suspense, human malevolence, and triumph. Let any skeptic simply begin, and he will soon be hooked and then enthralled. Step by painstaking step, we follow the jackal in his meticulous planning, from fashioning of a collapsible but powerful rifle, the theft of passports, the forging of documents, the devising of alternate identities, to the laying out of his maze-like approach to the time and place where the general is to meet the jackal's specially made bullet. Even as he ruthlessly silences anyone in his way, it is hard to withhold a kind of admiration from this icy and brilliant agent of doom. Though he cannot know it, the main obstacle standing to thwart the jackal's path is a small, diffident, and rumpled policeman, Deputy Commissar Claude Lebel. Lebel's boss considers him the best detective in France, but he himself cannot feel much confidence as he begins to track down a killer he knows exists, but whose plans and identity are a blank. Deliberately, with round-the-clock assistance from police all over Europe and in London and America, Lebel pieces together the jackal's image. As his disguises and movements are ferreted out, trap after trap is sprung, but only on the heels of the quarry. As the last second approaches, when the jackal's crosshairs come to rest on that unmistakable profile, it is all the reader can do not to cry out in warning. The Day of the Jackal by Frederick Forsyth.